Hi, it's Terrie Carr, and you are inside DHA's Box of Rock, where we put you up close and personal with your favorite rockers. This week, it is Duff McKagan Part 2. We are also joined by Mike Squires, part of the Duff McKagan Loaded Band, and boy, does Duff open up. He talks to us about his battles with addiction, his upcoming autobiography, his amazing financial prowess, and we begin with something near and dear to my heart, Duff McKagan and his love for dogs.
I have dogs, and I've always had dogs, and I even had 3 dogs and a pig and a lobster for a while. I did. And
no lobster tales for you tonight.
I had a lobster. I actually had 3 because they kept dying. It's hard to keep those things. It's like
hard to keep them alive in those boiling ponds.
Tree lobsters. Have you ever heard of those tree lobsters?
No.
They're not that. But anyhow, now we have these 2 dogs, and they serve as God, even in my book, my dog Chloe, she's like this constant, steady thing from 1988 until she dies in 2002. And it's actually when I was reading back to the only part, I cried. I was like, my dog.
Oh, an autobiography too, I hear, is in the works. Is this true? Is this yes?
Well, I wrote a book, and it was a lot of writing, a lot of words in a book. Yeah, it's more than a column.
And do you sort of go back and back to Baby Duff, Guns Duff, Daddy Duff? Do we get sort of a little bit of a cross section on everything?
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think what I found in writing the Seattle Weekly column, which is a column I've written for 2.5 years, weekly, and coming up with things to write about, I'll find that I'll start a paragraph with a sentence, and I have to follow it with another sentence that backs up that first sentence. And before I know it, I'm kind of calling myself out on something maybe I did that I haven't taken responsibility for. And so I think the book that I wrote is really about me finding those starting sentences that I can kind of call myself out. Yeah.
I think I read a quote where you said something like an ordinary guy with extraordinary opportunities, or something that kind of it happened during the course of your life so far.
In extraordinary circumstances, for sure.
Extraordinary circumstances.
Yeah. I didn't always rise to the occasion, and to myself, or to my mom, or to people that I loved, and but I rose to the occasion other times, but I almost lost a battle to addiction, and I kind of relived the whole thing, but I tried to do it, like you say, in a conversation where you understand what's going on in my head. And I don't know if that's been done before, really, in a way that I could tell you how much I drank, or how much drugs I did in a day. You'd just go, wow, that sounds like a lot. A normal person would just go, I don't understand that. So I tried to, and I don't know if the book's any good. I swear to God, this sounds like so lame, but it was so many damn words and so many countless hours writing that now that I've edited the book, and now that Simon & Schuster has it, I don't know if it's any good.
It's done.
It's done. Yeah. I don't know if it's any good,
It's good. See, you're so close to it right now. I know it's good. I know it's going to be fascinating journey.
We'll see. It's a journey, but it's my journey out of that, really, that was interested in me in writing a book. Like, okay, how do I serve value? I could write another book and sell another product on the, but there's a lot of rock books and stuff like that. And that didn't interest me so much. So we'll see. Firstly, I don't have a great business mind.
You don't think you do, but you do.
I saw the need for the importance of it in my life and the knowledge of it, because I wasn't going to be one of those guys crying at 60 years old going, where's my money? Well, you could have answered all your own questions, and I did. So I went back to school and did that, and then I saw value in. You're right. I have a way that I can write, maybe not talk, but I can write in a conversational way that people can understand. I can simplify. And when I started writing the financial column for Playboy, was basically the week the stock market that first day took the 500-point hit, and then it just kept going down and down. So we went into the recession, and so I was writing week by week by week, and there was all that complicated financial jargon on we were all watching the financial channels and trying to make sense of it, and so I was kind of trying to calm people just by educating themselves. It's a new era here, and here's what you have to know. You can't plead ignorance anymore. You can't. I didn't know this loan was gonna, you can't say that anymore. And so that seemed to work.
I think it speaks to people. I think you've got a way of really speaking to people, whether it was me seeing you on the Greta Van Susteren show or, Keith Olbermann. You've really got a great way of being a communicator about a lot of different topics. I mean, you're a martial artist. You're a mountain biker. He's sort of like this kind of, do you see him as like a Renaissance man, a new age kind of Renaissance man? Or Mike, is he just Duff?
Well, he's not pretentious at all. So usually I just see him as dorky Duff, who we can tell pull my finger jokes with each other. But yeah, if I think about it too long, I'll start getting insecure around him. I can't be doing it.
I don't want to take away. Look, we're here to talk about the record. Is fantastic. Duff McKagan's Loaded. It's called The Taking. It's coming out in April. I believe the 18th is the exact date that it will be available. It's just really a tremendous record. It's sort of got that Stooges meets a little bit of metal, got a little bit of pop in there. I'm a track person. I'm not a title of song person. So I love 2, 3, 4, and 5 for me. Just go right down the line and just totally. It's like Dead Skin, We Win, something. Just sort of go right down the line for me. Just really a great collection of music for a real rock fan. I mean, this is something that it's like your favorite garage band is playing in your garage.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I like that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna use that.
So wait. I just have to say before we sort of wrap in the box. So Duff has his jacket on my chair. Is this so bad of me that I'm putting on Duff McKagan's jacket? Are you going to kill me? You're going to kill me. Are you going to kill me right now? Are you sure you're not? It's a once in a lifetime experience. Would you not put the jacket on? Come on. Thank you, fellas. I love you. Mwah. It was great. Thank you.
Duff McKagan, Inside the Box of Rock, one of my all-time favorite interviews. We had Duff for over an hour, and he talked about everything. It was kind of hard to edit this to figure out what to put in. He is so giving and so generous and such an amazing talent. By the way, Duff McKagan's Loaded, The Taking, is in stores now. It's a fantastic collection, and a new Velvet Revolver record is on the way too. Yay! Hey, coming up next week Inside the Box, I sit down with 3 Days Grace on their tour bus, and we get the scoop on some of the stories behind their songs. For WDHA's Box of Rock, I am Terrie Carr. I'll see you tomorrow at 10.